Well, hi guys. I got a lot of work done in the barn today, a lot of work. And the overhead door company came today and fixed our large overhead door that's on down the side of the barn. The cable came off and some of the roller pins came out, and they greased it and adjusted it and straightened everything and fixed it in under an hour. And they showed up the same day we called them. So I'm just opening up the side door here on the pole barn because I want to talk about something in a minute, you guys. I want to show you this door because there's something that I do not understand what the hell is going on here. I gotta throw my bags down there because I got stuff to bag up, but take a look at this door. It's all aluminum and it's really light door. Shuts very good, has a damn good lock on it. And if you look there, it doesn't swing when you let go of it. No matter where you put it, it's perfectly level. It stays. See that? There is no wind today. Look at the flag. Look at the flag on the flagpole. No wind. But every single time that I'm in the barn working, you guys, this door will violently slam shut. Not just swing and lightly close, slams shut, like someone is outside of the door, grabbed it and just whipped it like they were pissed off. So what I have now is a cinder block back here that I open it all the way to the barn, and you can see the door stays. It does not close itself. See how it's just staying there like that? There's no wind catching it. And anytime this door's open, it's a totally calm day, no wind at all. And yet this door, when I'm in the barn, I will hear it slam shut. And then when I come out to the door here, it's closed. And it violently closes. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But let me get a flashlight because it's really dark in here. I've been cleaning up all kinds of junk. And I'll show you guys what I've done in here. Remember the big shelving, the big steel shelving unit that was here? That's down. I got everything away from this wall because I have to totally disassemble this. You guys can pretty much see how this is like a freestanding cabin. I'm going to be using a lot of this lumber to build the cabin in the woods. But I've been getting everything into a pile. And I've been cleaning in here. This is going to be going into a dumpster, because I made a huge pile over here. There is toilets, there are sinks, there is all kinds of stuff, old mattresses. This colossal pile of junk is all going to be going into a 30-yard roll-off dumpster. And I'm getting everything ready to load this dumpster when it comes. I've been stacking and piling all my wood over there. And if you look over here in the corner, if you remember, there was a bunch of stuff here. Now I just set some brand new pieces of siding right there. And I got this all cleaned up. And there was a shelving unit here. I took that all down. And that gave me a lot of lumber. And I've been getting this all cleaned up so I can get ready to start dismantling that because that's all hemlock. I'm taking that whole entire structure down because then this room, this entire room, will be all opened up and all those shelves over there are coming down. I got this front room cleaned out and I swept it and I moved some of the antique furniture in here where it'll be more protected. And we got these nice big rolling bins right here, these trash cans, those are super nice. But I got it all swept out in here and cleaned out. And with my wheelbarrow, I moved all the junk over there for when the dumpster comes because it'll come right through that large overhead door and they'll bring it right in the building and I can fill it. But if you guys remember, there was box springs here, there was a dresser, there was a table. Those pieces fell apart. I still have to take this couch and that king-size mattress and put that in the pile. That couch has to go. And now that I got all that out in that corner, all cleaned out, and this big steel shelving unit that was right there down. Now this workbench I'm going to take apart, and I'm going to take apart all this hemlock that's standing here in the corner. All that's coming down. And then I got to get these shelves cleaned off because all those shelves are coming down. So all we're going to have is that wall right here going along the middle of the barn. Now, my landlord is interested in these big industrial steel shelves for his pole barn. So he said if he could take them in trade for topsoil and driveway stone, he would do that. So Bridget and I agreed to do that. And I've already got some of them down and ready to load because I'm really cleaning this barn out. And then once that's out of the way, then I can take all those 2x4s down and take all that OSB board off. And I still have to take the OSB board off of that one slider door. But boy, they did a good job on this door, you guys. They installed a brand new handle at the bottom because this door did not have a handle on the inside. So they put a brand new handle on it, and they gave me a tether rope, and they put brand new longer rollers on the door so they can't come out because the other one had short ones. And they readjusted the cable up there, the tension rod, to where now the door lifts a lot easier, and they greased everything. And they made sure that the track is perfectly straight. So they did a beautiful job, and there's their label right there. So they did a fantastic job. I told them I'm going to give them an awesome review on Google because I always do Google reviews on companies that really do a good job. So really looks good. Glad to have that operating and working better now. But man, you guys, I have got a mountain of junk to load into that 30-yard dumpster. A big 30-yard dumpster. But that door over there, you guys, right over there in the corner, that door, it waits until I come in at least this far into the barn. And then sometimes I've seen it violently slam, and other times I've heard it when I've been over there where the lumber is, and I come walking around and the door's completely shut. That's the only door that slams itself shut and there's no wind. What do you guys think? If there's no wind and the door is perfectly level, you saw that whenever I open it and put it in any position, it stays by itself. But the minute that I walk away from that and go to any other part of this barn, that door over there will slam closed. None of the other doors do that. So I'm wondering what on earth is going on with that. Boy, there is a colossal amount of materials in here, you guys. I'm so excited about all this wood and all this lumber. Look at how much better this place is looking, you guys. I'm getting it all cleaned up. Look how much better it's looking. So anyway, I don't know, but this front room, I'm thinking about maybe making a YouTube studio here in the front room. Because as you can see, the sound is different in here because this room is totally insulated. And there's a human door there too. That door does not ever slam shut, and it's the same exact door as the other one. It's an aluminum door. It's level when you swing it open. And if I leave that door open, it never shuts itself. But I do like this room because it's got a lot of these crank out windows with screens. They just need to be Windexed and washed. But this would be a nice room here to make a YouTube studio for when I want to come out into the barn to do videos or talk about things, have different topics. But that door can't slam shut while I'm doing this video because I got a cinder block in it. But I swear on my life, you guys, if I didn't have a cinder block in front of that door, you would hear it in the video slam shut. And it violently slams shut. So here's what I'm thinking about doing. We need a door at the other end of the pole barn. And to save money, I'm thinking about taking that door that slams itself shut and moving it down there on the wall that faces the house and install it over there. And then this door, this opening will get boarded up. And the brown metal that I take off the outside of the barn here to put the door over there, I will put on that opening on the outside so it matches the siding and you'll never know a door was ever there. That's what I'm thinking about doing because we already have 2 doors on this west wall. We only need one. It'd be nice to have one door on the west wall and one door on the east wall. We don't need 2 doors on the same end of the pole barn. So after I take all this hemlock down, right here around the door, right there, I'm thinking about moving this door because it's already loose, the door jamb, because it's missing like half of its screws. See, the whole thing is loose anyway. So all I got to do is take these screws out, and this whole aluminum casing around this door, this whole thing will just come out, and then I will just wall this all off, put in 2x4s going across it, put in a nice solid piece of wood, and then the metal siding from the other end where I put in the door, I'll put right here in this opening, right underneath this window, and you'll never know a door was even here. And then when the time comes, you guys, eventually, I'll be building the teardrop in here. And I wanted to show you this. I found some Superman mats, rubber mats. And I think I'm going to use them as mud flaps for the utility trailer. There's 2 of them. Put those on there for mud flaps. Can't wait to build that bad boy. That'll be a nice off-road teardrop eventually when I get to it. This place makes a lot of weird noises, man, when you're in here. It's just now starting to get dark, you guys, and I really don't like to be in this building after dark because it does creep me out. I gotta admit, it does creep me out, especially that other side. This side doesn't bother me so much, but on this other side, I always feel like I'm being watched. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me, as you can tell. I got to bag up all this insulation, take my rake and start ripping more of that down. A lot of work, but I'm getting there on it. I am getting there. And then eventually, I'll repaint these walls in here and get this barn looking really, really nice. I have the door to the bathroom closed right now. And I think I'll probably close this door. All these doors, you guys, are nice and level, and they close so nice. Look at that. All the doors in here shut nice. So, anyway. So I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to close and lock this door. Let me take this cinder block. Wouldn't that be creepy if it did it right now as I'm filming this? What I thought about doing, because there's a post right here, and there's another one right here behind me. I'm thinking about mounting my trail cam so it faces this door right there, and get it on video, you guys, that this thing slams itself shut. There's been absolutely no wind today at all, and it did it to me twice, and that's why I brought out the cinder block to hold the door open, because I need light at this end until I'm done taking the foam off the rest of these windows. No wind at all, 0 wind. And it violently slams. Guess it's not going to do it while I'm standing out here. You guys may not believe me, but I'm telling you the truth, you guys. That's what it does. Let me make sure it's locked. Let me look at it. See how it stays no matter where you put it? You can see there's no wind pushing it. No wind at all. I will never understand it. This is how hard it shuts when it slams. Just like that. That hard. And that's what it did today with no wind. I don't know. Maybe the barn is haunted, you guys. Maybe it's the previous owner, because he did pass away. Maybe he doesn't like what I'm doing with his barn. I don't know. But it's not his anymore. And I'm trying to clean it up, and I'm trying to fix things, and make things better and make more room for Bridget to store boats and RVs in there by eliminating a lot of this stuff that's protruding out onto the square footage that we just don't need. We don't need all these shelving units. There's a lot of stuff in there we don't need anymore. So I don't know, but still got a long ways to go, you guys. It's going to be a long time before this place is ever the way that at least I envision it. And I can see it in my head all done. I really can. I still have to landscape this place next year. I have to put in a greenhouse for Bridget. I'm going to build a greenhouse using the lumber from this barn. I also want to build a cabin using lumber from this barn. Everything that I build is going to be coming from this barn because this barn just keeps giving and giving. And I got to put in the fire pit. And like I said, I got to put the human door on this end. And I'm going to put it right between the pine trees because there's 8 windows. And so between the 4th and the 5th is the dead center. You can see there. And the door is going to go right there in the middle. Right between these pine trees and between the windows. And then I'll have a walk that comes out from the door. And that'll be the new way to access the barn from this end. And then eventually I gotta paint. Now the whole upper part that's white is really, really nice. Doesn't need any painting, just the brown down. I want to paint blue to match the house. So the barn and the house match. And I went down this side of the barn the other day and got all the rest of the saplings cut down. I just have one large tree right there to take down, but all the saplings are gone. I went down through here and cut them all down. So, but yeah, I got some mending and fixing and clean up and you name it, but it's getting there, you guys. It's getting there. And of course, next year, pressure wash the house and the garage and everything, repaint the garage doors. And this place will look like $1 million when we're done with it. It's kind of a mild day today, and it's supposed to be super nice tomorrow. Tomorrow, Bridget and I are planning on going on a hike. We need to take a break, you guys. We've been working like crazy on this place every single day without really taking a day off. And so while it's going to be 60 tomorrow, we want to go on a hike and just get away from it all and get a little bit of exercise and just, you know, get away from the house and just get out into nature and enjoy some time away from all the work and all the stuff we've been doing here. So it's much needed and just some little relaxed time, her and I, and take Gigi with us. And she likes to go on hikes and all that stuff. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about that door and what you think would cause it to slam. There's no spring hinge on it. I showed you that it's level. There's no wind. How can a door violently slam when you open it all the way against the barn and it just stays there all by itself? Yeah, it will violently slam shut.